Back at some of the biggest news stories of the year, from the Ebola crisis, which Matt talked with the amazing care workers who not only treated patients but ultimately survived that virus, to the many other topics we discussed during the year. Of course, Malaysia Airlines lost 2 passenger planes since its disappearance back in March. The mystery of MH370 still today lingers on, only to be followed by MH370 shot down over the Ukraine with nearly 300 souls on board. And Ferguson, recently in the news, continues to be one of the big stories of the year. We'll take a look back and transitioning to the world of sports. And by the way, Ferguson, 16.8 million tweets. The world of sports, we talked about this a bit last week. The World Cup, 21.6 million tweets, certainly solidifying its spot at the top of the list. So we're going to take a look at some of the big news stories you see there. ISIS, Ebola, as I mentioned. The polar vortex, Mr. Roker. You remember the huge controversy with that? Folks said they never heard of it, and then you had to whip out your meteorological book, if that's the word, from 1910 to explain to naysayers that the polar vortex wasn't made up. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you kind of finished that, though. That pause was a little long.
Well, anyway, it's on the list. Ray Rice, we know that Matt recently spoke to Ray and his wife, and the Bill Cosby story. So we'll break it down tomorrow with the big list.
All right, Tamron, thank you.